For daily ask Reddit. Guys of Reddit, what's the most obvious hint from a girl you've missed? I was on a plane ride back from vacation one year when I was 16ish. I went to the front of the plane to use the restroom, and as I'm walking back to my seat, this girl hands me a piece of paper and goes, "You dropped this." I'm 100% confident that I didn't have any paper in my pocket beforehand, so I politely say, "No, I didn't, but thank you." "Yes, you did. You dropped this," she says firmly. At this point, I'm irritated that this girl clearly doesn't realize that I'm more aware of the contents of my pockets than she is, so I tell her once again, in front of increasingly bewildered passengers, that I did not drop any paper. Her mom, I assume, laughs, and the poor girl, exasperated at this point, says just take the paper. So I say, fine, and return to my seat, where my parents laugh at me while I open the paper with her phone number on it and realize I'm the dumbest person I will ever meet. She showed me her nipple piercing by removing her entire shirt and bra. I said, "Looks nice." She said, "Did you get a close look?" I said, "Yup, they did a good job." Shirt went back on. I had a girl ask me once if I wanted to sleep with her. It was nearly a year later that it occurred to me that she might have been serious. Asked a girl whether she wanted to be my girlfriend. Yes, she laughed. Took me 3 years to realize she thought it was a joke and played along. I used to flirt with one of the female bartenders at a bar I worked at. It was really fun and there were so many signs. The biggest one that I should have obviously taken was when we left work at about 4 AM and I tried tickling her. No reaction, and then she says, "I'm only ticklish in one place." She then began to rub her inner thighs near her lady parts, basically giving me permission to go in and tickle her. I laughed and said, Oh, now I know how to torture you with tickles. I'll get you next shift." Drove home. On the way home, wow, did I realize what just happened. She did not like the denial, and that door was closed forever. Open bracket. Was watching a movie together on a couch and she went to lay her head on my lap. I got up to get her a pillow and blanket and set her up on the other end of the couch. In my defense, it was the first time watching The Matrix. A girl once said to me, "Did you know that if people look you a lot in the eyes, it means that they either want to kiss or kill you?" And then she stared me down. I was very confused about why she would want to kill me if she had spent so much time talking with me. High school, 9th grade, ACA freshman year. Super hot girl, my friend, and me are hanging out. We go back to her place because nobody is home. After a little bit, my friend says he has to go home and leaves. Me and hot girl are sitting on couch watching some crap on TV. She turns to me and says, "Wanna see my new swimsuit?" I thought for sure she meant she was going to go get it, bring it back, and hold it out to show it to me. That didn't sound interesting to me, so I said no thanks. A little while later I left. Realized what happened about 5 years later. Another time, I'm 22, playing on a recreational sports team. I would usually drive this one girl on our team home afterwards. On one of the drives, I mentioned that my hands were cold. It was winter. She says, "When my hands are cold, I usually put them between my legs. It's always warm down there." I thought about this for a moment and concluded that my pants were too thick to meaningfully warm my hands. I'll just put on some gloves, I guess. Thought nothing of it for years. A couple weeks later she tried again with, "Do you have a girlfriend?" "Nope. I can help you with that." She got through to me that time. Edit. Gold. You shouldn't have s. My best friend and I are talking on the phone. We spent a couple of hours that day talking about stuff that turns us on and her various sex toys. One of the things for her is the smell of cooking garlic. She then tells me she's cooking something with garlic in it. She eats whatever it is, making yummy noises while we are still on the phone. She then tells me she's going to get undressed and take a shower. She went out of her way to tell me she was leaving the front door unlocked. I said, "Okay, talk to you later," and hung up the phone.